Are you guys doing things differently? Like I've noticed that I've been trying to open doors with my elbows and stuff.
I do the little. I get a hand sensor wipey and then use the wipey.
No,
to
I mean
do the
like
handle.
every door though, like showing up to work.
Every time I show up to a new place, like a building, I just go wash my hands. I walk into a place and then like.
Let me finish.
What are you doing? No, what are you gonna say? How you opening doors?
What are you doing?
No, you reminded me of a story of something.
Go ahead. But I'm just like the world is lava.
Yeah. I've
right now for me.
I've also been doing that with like toilet seats. Like I put the toilet seat up with my toes.
With your feet?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any good techniques to open doors with your elbow?
I
just use your mind. You use your
really
mind.
hard.
No, you just scream until somebody comes and opens it. Are you okay? Yeah. Thank you.
So you get out like a cat that wants to go outside?
Yeah. It doesn't take as long as you think.
Gus, are you touching things normally?
I normally don't day to day.
Oh,
so
how are you with your touching your face?
I normally don't touch my. I try not to. But what I normally do is like when you come to a door and there's like there's like a long handle or something, you can tell if you look at that handle. Most people grab it like in the middle or the bottom part, like it's corroded. Since I'm tall, I'll always grab it at the top because most people don't reach for the top of the handle.
Is this something you've always done, or is this since
always?
That's his power move.
If I have to, like, I'll normally wait. I'll try to time my entrance to a door to where someone else is opening it, and I follow them in, and just use like my shoulder to hold it open. But if I have to, I'll grab like a point where someone doesn't normally touch it.
You ever tried to use the little parts at the bottom of the doors that have that little
that new thing
pedal?
they're doing?
If it's there, I'm using it. The Alamo clutch. Yeah.
I have never successfully done that without looking like a total idiot, just like trying to get this door open by pulling.
The move is
harder than you would think.
You open it with your foot, and you got to do like a little mule kick.
Yeah,
to keep it
there's
open.
no graceful way to use that little pedal
Also,
that's
you
at the
have to
bottom
get
of
right
the door.
up onto the door to do it. So like somebody could just slam you in the face.
That's happened to me at like Whole Foods. I was doing that. Someone came through. I was like, "Oh, thank you." I just went through.
I realized I almost slammed the door on someone's face by accident yesterday.
Here?
No. I was walking into a store, and someone again. I had timed my entrance, so someone else was going to open the door. I was going to go in behind them, and I kind of like. They opened the door, and I kind of like held it open with my shoulders. I went through, and I realized someone else was right behind me, so I went through immediately, and the door like slammed on them. I was like, "Oh!" And I didn't want to turn around because I didn't want them to think that I knew that they were there.
What's the etiquette when two people come to either side of a door and you can see them? Because I definitely got yelled at by a dude once for like we came to the door at the same time, and then I opened it and left, and he was like, "Dude, what the hell? You're not gonna like wait for me?" And I was like, well, "I don't understand. Like,
what do you mean wait?
Like, I'm coming to a door. It's a closed door, and we're both coming to the other side of it. And if I open it,
what does he think you were supposed to do?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Were you inside the store or outside?
Inside the store.
You were inside. So it was push for you.
It was push for me and pull for him.
He should have opened it for you.
Should have opened it for me, so I should have just yelled at him and been like, "Dude, why didn't you hold it open?"
You should spit on him.
It's like an elevator. You let the people out before you go in.
You guys both should have casually had an elbow to the handle at the same time and see who got out
here's
there.
the etiquette. You both approach the door, you both curtsy and bow.
Yeah.
Who curtsies and who bows? There's too many questions. That's too.
So you do both.
Yeah. Forget it.
You curtsy and then you bow, and then whoever
Bro, curtsying is harder than it looks.
whoever's birthday is closest to the day that happens is the one who then opens the door after that.
That requires talking to each other.
You have to do it through the door. You have to do it through
You have
the
to
door.
yell through the door.
You just yell your birth dates to each other, take a moment to do the math, and then figure out who does it.
Paper, rock, scissors. Turn around in a circle.
Rochambeau.
No, okay. So I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I'm with my kids, and we finished up all our stuff, and we're leaving, and I don't know why this struck me as this. It was a really sweet moment that I really valued. But I walked towards the exit of a grocery store, and what's the exit of a grocery store always? It's the automatic doors.
Sure.
A woman exited out before me, and I was, how we walk all the time. We're always walking, like looking down our phone, that kind of thing. I looked up just in time to see a woman she's by herself, exit the grocery store and do this to the doors.
To like open.
She did this great like
flare,
open for me flare with her opening
sesame.
arms up, and the doors did their thing as she walked out. I was like, that bitch is living her best life right now. Okay, she is acting like she has superpowers as she exits buildings.
I love it.
It made me sad that I don't have to bring that much flair to everything I do.
I do one of these in public.
Yeah.
Do one of those.
It was
Darth
so
Vader.
she was also like, this woman was like gray haired into her like 40s or 50s, and she was like, mine, I'm exiting the Randalls.
You're welcome.
It was good.
Man.
I like that. the certain flair. You gotta enjoy the moments in life when you can, because coronavirus is going to kill us
Especially because there's not many left.
in a few months.
Dude, back to coronavirus. I'm glad we didn't stray away from that.
Oh no, we're not going to stray. This is the coronavirus podcast now.
Welcome.
Update. Dateline. Austin. 2020.
How crazy that
March 9th.
that Bond film was moved to November.
Yeah.
What? Why? Because of coronavirus?
Yeah.
What? Why?
They moved it from April to November.
Think about the math of these big tentpole, big budget productions. Half of their take is now coming from international audiences,
It's all Asia.
mostly from China. The Chinese market is
Who
like,
goes to the movies, Drew?
like
folks?
You forgot my name for a minute.
good.
I was just gonna call him good.
I'm good.
The reason why the World of Warcraft movie alone was considered a financial success was
Right.
only because of the Chinese
Same with
market.
like Pacific Rim, right? I
Yes.
believe.
But this is James Bond,
why,
guys.
Why November though? Because the virus is expected to dip through the summer and then come back in the fall.
We don't know that though.
Sure, true.
I don't know why they picked November. There's a lot of conjecture that you could do at that point of like it was what was available on a schedule or what they figured, like they did their own like market research and like that. But that's crazy that they would move because it was supposed to come out
In April.
April.
Yeah, next
So it
month.
got pushed like crazy. But that like that movie probably had like $150 to $200 million budget.
Probably lots of crowd
And-
snes.
Huh?
I'm serious, lots
Dude,
of
I
crowd
bet I
I bet it
scenes.
is hard to book extras right now, like central casting. We're just like, hey, does anybody want to come out? I'm like, no, I'm good.
Do it for $1,200.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Yeah, man.
that got pushed that far.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm glad you
It's
brought
the
it up.
James Bond one.
What?
James Bond.
Yeah,
So
Bond.
we're talking about?
James Bond.
Oh, okay, good.
Old Jimmy B.
Gus, don't worry about it. Coronavirus is not the only thing going wrong in the world right now. The stock market just fell through the ground.
We need a sound for that.
These guys
Like one of those
didn't
the
know
guy
about it
on
because they're in their
MSNBC.
30s. I was like, oh,
Do you
me and
guys-
old man Gus will know about this stock market.
Do you guys have stonks?
Yeah.
Old man, you
Do you have stonks?
I have no stonks.
I have no stonks either.
Well, yeah, good.
I'm good.
Now-
You know what? I'm good at predicting stonks, though. I text my mom. I'll read like an article in Wired, and I'll text my mom and be like, invest in solar.
do you ever check back up on it?
yeah,
Yeah, she's made like cash money.
You're
I'm like,
predicting-
Check back with her now.
I'd
you're
like a
you're a
cut.
predicted billionaire then.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
Yeah, market fucking crazy. What they shut down after going down 7% this morning.
What's-
This
what's-
is now. This is not the coronavirus podcast anymore. It's a stock market podcast.
Yeah.
Ah, damn! I
We
got
all lost some money. We're gonna.
I
This
have
is how it's gonna go
nothing to
down.
contribute to this
What's
conversation.
Gus, what's your favorite stonk that you have?
My favorite.
It's
stock.
ETFs, bro. It's all ETFs.
ETFs are really the way to
Drew.
go.
The hell?
I was a big believer in like a year and a half ago. I actually bought some GE because they were doing so fucking bad, and I was like, GE is not the kind of thing that just goes away.
Right.
It's like it was so cheap.
Right.
I was
It's
like,
energy.
you gotta get into that, and they've done pretty well since then. But not today, or not the past week. Everything is
Electricity is down.
everything is down. Everything is terrible.
I imagine medical supplies are up, though. No.
Yeah, well, there it depends. There's one company I saw that has gone up like 23% in the last 2 weeks because they were like, we think we might have a coronavirus cure.
Wait. How's Corona the beer doing?
It's fine. That was a
It didn't oscillate at all. It's recession
false
proof.
rumor.
It
that
has
went
a
around.
peak around Cinco de Mayo, but other than that, it's pretty steady throughout the year.
It's the same as it would be otherwise.
Why no Dos Equis virus? Why just coronavirus?
¿Por qué no Dos Equis?
There you go. So
you go.
yeah, S&P and Dow both down over 7.5%, almost 8% today.
Total, what's that, like 20% for the month or something?
Something like that. It's
That's
like
insane.
it's the worst.
Like people, to give a
Worst-
context, people freak out when the market goes down by 2-3%.
Right.
It's just 20%.
What was the dip in
it's-
2008?
It's the worst dip since the financial crisis in 2008.
But it's a more of a.
It's like
isn't it?
it's like getting on par with that.
Yeah.
big yikes.
Yeah, it's bad. Like it's easy to not think about it, even if you don't have stocks personally, right? So you're like, whatever, it doesn't affect me. But if you have like a 401k or
Oh, yeah, you're
anything
toast.
else like that, right? It's like that money is somewhere.
Yeah.
Or even if you're, I think even if you don't have like a 401k, that ends up affecting like a bunch of other things. It has like this cascading effect.
So what you're telling me right now, I should probably invest in some stonks right
This
now.
is the time to buy stonks, I
Okay.
think. In my opinion.
Yeah.
IMO. Double down. But I said that I did not expect us to see another dip again today.
Oh, it's even lower.
Yeah, like today was really,
The
really bad.
worst one.
is
The
it
worst
pos-
day yet.
Sorry, I'm really like stonk ignorant. Is it possible to just have a like goes to zero and every like is it possible to have like the end of Fight Club happen where everybody it's just like, dunk,
Yes.
and then everybody's shit's just wiped out forever?
Sure.
No, I don't think that's technically possible, right? Because like,
Yeah, but the thing is, they never know what's possible. They're always like, "Oh shit, we didn't see this coming."
right, but like the Dow, for example, or let's say like the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
It's like you can pick selected, or the Dow Index. It's just a selected pick of stocks. So it's like
Yeah.
if a company fails, they just get removed from the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and another company comes in, right? It's like
Got it.
you're
Right.
you're only measuring current companies that are doing well. You're not actually measuring
Winners
the
drew.
list of companies
Only
that have been
winners.
removed from the Dow and no longer exist is huge.
Got it.
Right.
So it's like it would get to zero? Probably never. They would remove companies,
Dang.
or companies would go away.
Let's get it to let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. Do they if we got it to zero, would they even ring the bell?
They would ring the bell, and then
Also-
it would be the purge.
Also